Today we're learning how to draw linear graphs, or in other words, straight line graphs. For example, something like this. Now, you usually get given the equation of a line in the form y equals something times x plus something. This is usually referred to as the form y equals mx plus c, where m and c are just numbers. So for example, you might be asked to draw the graph of y equals 2x plus 1. And the question might also say something like, for values of x between -3 and 3. This just means that your line needs to start where x equals -3 and end where x equals 3. Now the way we do this is by finding the coordinates of 3 points on the line. You can do it with just 2 points, but if you do 3, it's easier to see whether you've got it right or not. So what we do is choose 3 values of x to put into the equation. These can be absolutely anything, but if the question has given you starting and ending values, it's a good idea to use these, plus a number in between. I would usually use 0 if possible, because it's nice and easy to work with. So we're going to draw the graph of y equals 2x plus 1 for values of x between -3 and 3. I'm going to use x equals -3, x equals 0 and x equals 3 as the values to put into the equation. So starting with x equals -3, put -3 in the place of x in the equation. So y equals 2 times -3 plus 1, which gives us -6 plus 1, which equals -5. So my first coordinate is -3 minus 5. Next, put x equals 0 into the equation. So y equals 2 times 0 plus 1, which equals 0 plus 1, which is 1. So my next coordinate is 0, 1. Finally, put x equals 3 into the equation. Y equals 2 times 3 plus 1, which equals 6 plus 1, which is 7. So my last coordinate is 3, 7. So now I've got my 3 points, I can plot them on my graph, and if I've done it right, I should be able to join them with a straight line. So first of all, plot -3, -5, then 0, 1, and 3, 7. Then draw a straight line joining those points. If they don't form a straight line, you've made a mistake, so you would need to go back and check your working. So there we are, the graph of y equals 2x plus 1. Let's try one more example. We're going to draw the graph of y equals x minus 2 for values of x between -4 and 4. So the values of x I'm going to choose to put into the equation are going to be -4, 0 and 4. First of all, let's start off with -4. So putting that in place of x, we get y equals -4 minus 2, which equals -6. So our first coordinate is -4 minus 6. Next, let's put 0 in. So y equals 0 take away 2, which is -2. So our second coordinate is 0 minus 2. Finally, let's put 4 in. So we get y equals 4 take away 2, which is 2. So our last coordinate is 4, 2. Now we can plot those on our graph. So first of all, let's plot -4 minus 6, then 0 minus 2, and 4, 2. Join them with a nice straight line, and there we have it, the graph of y equals x minus 2.